Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to discuss two-sum problem. That is one of the most basic questions that we do when we start with DSA. And so let's go. So the question says that an array of integer is given to us and a target is also given. We need to return the indices of two numbers such that they add up to the target. And we have to assume that each input would have just one solution, and you may not use the same element twice. Okay, so array is given to us and target is given to us, and we need to return the index. So the basic method that comes to our head is using two loops, but we can't do that because it's also mentioned that we have to come up with a solution that is less than O of n square. Okay, so using two loops where we have n elements and n into n loops, not going to work. So coming to the next part, hashing is considered one of the most efficient way, and HashMap helps us to do that. Like with the help of hashing, we can have keys mapped there and the values mapped there, so we can just put the values of the arrays and its relevant indexes and we may get our answer, right? But also there's one slight implementation or like a simple observation that has been taken into consideration. That is like when we deal with two numbers, suppose a plus b, and their summation terms comes out to be the target, as the target in the question, we can also do something, that is we can go for target is equals to target minus b is equals to a, right? So this is exactly what we will try to implement. Okay, so in our array we'll take the first element, that is 2, and we will have a complement variable, okay, which will have the complement variable of the target minus array's current index. Okay, so that will be 7. And since we are preparing a hash map, we will be checking if our hash map contains that value or not, because if we are supposed to get an answer, then that complement value has to be in the hash map, right? Means at some point, right, when later all the numbers have been added, it has to be there in the hash map, and that is how we'll get the indices, right? So just using that same concept, like we will be adding all of the elements, and if we find the complement, then we will just return the index. As in, like here you see in the second case itself, because we are adding 7 firstly, because 9 minus 2 is 7 and nothing is there in the hash map, so 7 gets added. Now when we move on to the next element, we see that 9 minus 7 is 2, and 2 is already present in the hash map, right, courtesy the very first element which we just came across. So there you get your index, and that is how you have to go about doing this. Okay, so let's quickly code it. We are traversing through the array, and then we'll have our complement variable. If our map contains the complement variable, then we are just going to return that and our current index. And in case it does not have that, we are just going to add that value, add that value from the array in the hash map. I think it looks fine. Let's run this. Okay, great. So this is an easy problem and I'm really hoping you understood. So thank you so much for watching. Let's catch up in the next video.